Hi there. So this is the last projector or kind of video related demo I want to show you. It's about using HDMI extenders to send a signal over a very long distance. So I have a monoprice Blackbird HDMI extender. Mine goes over 50 meters. This one here is showing the 100 meter model. And also you might see the word balun if you're looking up for something like this. So balun is the same thing. So essentially, what this is um, if you need to have a great distance from, let's say, a signal generating source like your laptop, let's say, and the projector or the place that that signal is being displayed, like a monitor or projector. Uh, you have a few options, right? You could buy a super long cable, um, but this type of thing for like if you need to go 100 meters, an HDMI cable, like probably you can't find an HDMI cable it's that long, and if you can, it's going to be prohibitively expensive. So these type of things are like extender boxes that actually travel over Cat 6 cable, like Ethernet cable. So Cat 6, also Cat 5. Um, these are two terms that essentially mean Ethernet cables. Um, so it's kind of similar to the USB-C situation. So Cat 5, Cat 6. That's really speaking of the physical form and the kind of wires and guts of this. And Ethernet uses the Cat 5 or Cat 6 cable form. Okay, so whatever. So these type of things, you can string a Cat 6 cable over a long distance and have your video signal show up. So let's see what's happening here. So in this we can kind of see a little bit, not really. Let's look at my model here. There it is. So I have this is the transmitter. HDMI cable is plugged into my iMac, and then there's a power plugged in right here. So this Ethernet cable is going down the hall. We're about to take a journey. Maybe we can kind of see more closely here. Okay, so here's my transmitter, and let's follow this white cable. I think this cable I got is only 25 meters, so the hardware could actually go twice this distance. And we can see it's going into the second box. So that is listed receiver. And so cable goes there, HDMI out, it's plugged into the wall here. HDMI out just goes into the projector like normal. And so there it is. So we can see this is pretty simple. One use case that I have used this, like the reason why I bought this, is for you doing live audiovisual performance. So you can imagine for usually that sort of performance, performers at the front of the stage, maybe creating the sound as well as the video in real time from the stage. But if you want a projection, that like the projector needs to be a kind of back of the house. So you imagine here's the stage, here's the back of the house, the audience would be in the middle. So if your laptop on the stage is creating the visuals, how do you get that signal back to the projector, right? Long VGA cables are more affordable being really long. I have like, I think 100-foot VGA cable somewhere. But this is the pro way to do things. The Cat 6 cable is very affordable relative to a good cable. Quality is 100%. Like VGA is, I mean, you don't really want to be using that if you can avoid it. HDMI is much better, much clearer, much sharper. HDMI will degrade over distance much worse than a Cat 6. So if you could even get a 100-meter HDMI cable, which I don't think you could, you would visually see the degradation of the signal, whereas with this sort of a thing, you won't. So these are just a couple of reasons why you might want to do something like this. It could be interesting also. I don't know, maybe like a dislocated telepresent thing, or maybe you have an installation that's partly in the gallery and then partly in this room over here and partly in the room upstairs, and somehow it's all connected. So this would be a way that maybe you could send video signals all over the place with great distance if you just have to run like a cable. And it's very dependable, right? You don't need to worry about network or Wi-Fi or anything. Like, it's going to work. So hope that helps.